Hello everyone, here Eleanor, and I'm very glad to share with you guys my advice about interpreting. My channel contains a lot of useful videos with clear explanations, so you can improve your skills and knowledge. I will make YouTube videos every week with different contents, so please subscribe to my channel to update every interesting video. Let's get started. Interpretation is a great important nowadays. The profession of the interpreters emerged to satisfy the need of communication between different nationalities. Interpretation is an instrument of communication and information delivery at conferences and meetings of any kind, political, industrial, and scientific. It is a tool used by any level of cooperation between school, partner towns, and countries. There are many fields where interpretation is necessary. Thus, both simultaneous and consecutive interpretations are vital components of the communications internationally. Simultaneous versus consecutive interpretations is a nutshell. Translations and interpretations are terms which are often understood by many people. Simply put, translation is written, whereas interpretation is an oral transfer from source language to target language. What about the difference between consecutive and simultaneous interpretation? Consecutive interpreting involve listening to chunks of speech and rendering them chunk by chunk into target language in order to transfer the message as faithfully, accurately as possible. Simultaneous interpretations refer to the immediate transfer of the message at the time of speaking, with a focus on passing on the main ideas. So, it is very important to see the difference between simultaneous and consecutive interpreting and to choose the best option for international meetings. If you organize one-to-one conversations, intimate the consecutive interpretings and to choose the best options for international meetings. If you organize one-to-one conversations, intimate gatherings, HR meetings, and consultations, you should choose consecutive interpreting, as the importance is on having the faithful and accurate rendition of this speech. On the other hand, simultaneous interpreting requires the use of headsets, microphones, and booth to transmit messages to the large audience, and consists more of a free rendition of speech rather than a literal one. If you would like to become an interpreter, it is not enough to be fluent in two or more languages. Interpreting is a demanding job. First of all, interpreters are often in stressful situation. That is especially true for simultaneous interpretation, as you need to follow the speaker and interpret at the same time. And you won't get a second chance to hear a part of speech you missed. It is also a tricky job which requires to make a quick decision. You simply do not have the time to wonder about which word would be the most suitable one. You need to interpret immediately with a maximum half sentence delay. Note the event even if you are not a chairperson. You are the person who plays a fiddle to the audience who relies on you to comprehend what is being said. The interpreter is almost like a second speaker, but invisible one. The main prerequisites for becoming the interpreter are an excellent elocution, communication skill, leadership, and hearing the speech production ability. It is also good to be a little bit anticipative, especially if technological problems occur and you need to improvise. It is also common practice to ask the speaker to provide some information about their speech in advance. For example, about the topic, the main points, and the key facts to be better prepared for interpreting later. As soon as you receive some information, you should start with preparing the glossary, as well as be searching for additional information related to a field of your interpreting if you are serious about simultaneous interpretation. As your career path, it would also be good to be an all-around educated person, and you will never know that you need to interpret The more you know, more from various fields, or the more you are specialized in one concrete field, the better and easier your work will be in the future. So which kind of memory is better for you? If you intend to be a simultaneous interpreter, you rely mostly on your short-term memory as you reinterpret. So you only need to concentrate on a speech. However, if you are more interested in consecutive interpretation, you need to have an excellent long-term memory to keep in mind whole chunks of speech on the average take about 3 to 8 minutes. In this case, it is very highly recommended that you boost your memory with memorization techniques and note-taking strategies. The interpreter should be very polite and well-mannered and patient person, as sometimes a spokesperson may give a chaotic and boring speech, but you are still required of following it. Additionally, you aren't allowed to express your personal opinions or make any comments or suggestions about the topic to the audience.